Sorry, I was muted. Hello, good evening, good afternoon, everybody, wherever you're joining from in the world. I'm Fulvia, and I'll be here with you for the next hour to do mini readings. And thank you for coming, Sunshine, Linda Owen, Bill Winder, and who else? Nicola. Thank you for joining. Okay, so um, as usual, hello Prish, thank you for joining. Nice to see you again, Amy and Julian, Laura. Um, okay, as usual, the mini readings will last between 3 and 5 minutes, and you can choose what type of readings you would like. You can choose between a psychic reading, or a mediumistic reading, or mm, life guidance, and spiritual assessment, past lives. Um, because we are I'm constricting with with time. I would appreciate if you can prepare a question to ask about something you need to know at the moment, and you can post your question, and then I'll come to you. There are topics I don't touch upon, and this is first and foremost, health, financial, and legal advice, marital advice, and predictions. With regard to mediumship, please, spirit knows that I'm working, that you're here. So whoever is supposed to come forward from spirit will come forward for you. So, what I mean, that's for a specific person, because I'm sure they know that we are here. And for all the rest, you can ask nearly uh, everything. As usual, I use as a crutch the good tarot, and the spirit animal oracle, and the shaman's dream oracle. These are just as a crutch. I work with sometimes when I start reading for someone, mm, I can see a color with you. So um, I'll try to give you as much as I can. Please try to be also responsive at the keyboard, and so there will be more flow in the reading as well. Um, okay, now I think I said it all, so we can make it a start. I can see. Oh, Cornelia, I didn't see you there. Hi, thank you for joining. As usual, I start from the first comment, from the first post that I see, and I can see Cornelia here. Hello, Cornelia. Are you still here? Um, Starting the stopwatch. Um, Hello, hi Cornelia, how are you? And of course, I, I don't want to be, but if I if I see that someone takes a lot of time, a little bit long to answer back, um, you know, I will appreciate. I appreciate if you could be. I know there's a 30 seconds delay. Um, Cornelia, okay, I'll go. Uh, as I was saying, as I was saying earlier on, uh, cognition, precognition, and future. I don't touch upon those topics. Uh, if you want to know if someone you know you can meet someone in your life. um okay. Oh, Cornelia, I feel drawn to use the spiritual oracle with you. I don't know why. And let's see what comes up. um let's see what comes up for you. um this could be mm, guidance as well, and it's interesting how oracle decks work. mm, let's see, so we can work it through, Cornelia. Wow. Ooh, this is very nice, Cornelia. And look, is the the spider the spider spirit, and what it says, your dreams make your dreams real. And Cornelia, when I look when I look at this card, um you know I see this beautiful spider, considering that I used to have a phobia for spiders. And I can see at the back he thread the spider thread a beautiful web. And to me, I'm also drawn also to the color at the back, the purple. And to me it feels like you need to make uh, make make your dreams true, make your dreams come to fruition. And in the same way the spider threads its own web, makes its own thread real. So at same in the same way, I feel the oracle card is saying, whatever, if you want to move to Africa, let it happen. but that requires a um, an effort on your side as well. Work on things, what it takes to make this happen. Um, is it uh, is it possible? How long does it take? And um, you know the same for apply the same applies for a new partner. um Try try to meet more people, to be more out there, and you'll see that it's possible for things to happen. It's we are the architects of our lives. We make our own lives, so at the end of the day, it's really up to us. Okay, Cornelia, I uh, I hope this uh, you find this helpful. Okay, thank you very much. And then now, Sunshine 78420. Is Sunshine still here? Mm, okay. You're very welcome. Now let's see if Sunshine is still okay. Hi, Sunshine. How are you? Okay, would love a message for for mom and dad. Is that correct, Sunshine? Hi. Okay, I don't know if this is from mom and dad. Okay. Uh, Again, Sunshine. I don't know who is coming through, but let's see. Um, let's see. Okay. Um, okay. Sunshine, I'm becoming aware of a lady. Okay, she's coming through smiling. Um, I know that this lady would have been very warm, smiley, um, very warm, smiley. Mm, she could have had her own peculiarities. Let's put it this way. She likes things done in her own way. Um, I know, in her own way, but I feel this lady was, you know, I feel this lady is very warm. Uh, um, there's so much kindness in her. Um, she brings this energy of really kind. Um, I feel there's a structure and organization with this lady as well, that that she would like. Um, Her family and their house, her home were important to her. Um, were important to her. Um, she, I don't know, she shows me herself going shopping, going shopping to buy, like a new buying newborn um, clothing. Uh, you know, I don't know if this. Okay, she shows me. I'll give. She shows me, looking at a window of a shop for, newborn, really small, a small child, clothing. Mm, and it's like I feel for this lady. It's like she's waiting, she's very thrilled, she's thrilled about this child um, is coming in the family. Will be a new addition in the family. um, I know, I know this lady makes me aware that, she was physically away, physically far from her hometown, um, and from her family. She makes me feel that there was a distance, but I don't feel that this was an emotional distance, more a geographical distance. And um, and this lady makes me aware that at the beginning, when she moved away, it was she was a little bit fright frightened, frightened. um, but then, little by little, things started to fall into place for her and for her life, so she didn't feel this detachment. um, and she was not homesick anymore. um, she was not homesick anymore. um, I feel this is your mom. I feel this is mom Sunshine, because now she's mentioning that then she met your dad, and when she met your dad, her life was, she felt like her life was fulfilled. Um, And would you understand, the Sunshine? Your mom was juggling a lot of things in her life at the same time, because she makes me aware that from being alone, in a new place, then everything, the house, the marriage, the children, work as well, because your mama makes me aware that she worked as well at the same time. Everything became, um, uh, and And she makes me, she shows me literally this man uh, juggling, and she was so strong that she uh, and capable, that she uh, was able to, attend all these things. Um, but she also makes me aware that your dad helped her a lot, a lot. He was very supportive and helpful, um, with the children and in the house. It's like she's saying, otherwise I couldn't have done everything on my own. Okay, okay, sunshine. I feel that your mom is coming through, like being encouraging, and it's like, um, it's nearly. I feel she wants to say to you, when you think about a situation outside of it, it feels nearly impossible to do it. But when you find yourself in the situation, you just go along with it. So I don't know if you can understand this right now with you, Sunshine. But your mom is saying to you, don't be scared. Um, yeah, Sunshine. To me, your mom feels happy anyway. Um, and I think she wants to, your mama wants to be sure that you are happy too. Okay, sunshine, thank you. Now, um, Fresh, is Fresh still here? Fresh Panday? Fresh Pandy? You're welcome. Fresh, is Fresh here? Okay, let's wait a second, otherwise, mm, move forward. Okay, maybe Prash is not here anymore. Okay, let's see if um, Charlene is here. Is Charlene here? Um, mm, okay, let's go. Charlene, Charlene Charles, is Charlene here? I don't think that they are both here. So, okay, okay. Um, Susan Robin. Hi, Susan. Hello, Susan. How are you? Hello, Susan. Susan Robin. Okay, Susan Robin. Hi, how are you? Do you have a question, Susan? Okay, Susan, I'll draw a card from the Spirit Animal Oracle. Um, I'll draw a card from the Oracle deck, okay, and see what comes up. Oh, I had this card the first time there was a reading, the Sandpiper Bird and Sandpiper Spirit, and it says be playful. Now, Susan, um, looking at this bird. This bird is very particular. It's not the typical bird that you would see in your everyday life, and it lives in certain areas. And I personally never seen this bird before. But anyway, it's um, what I'm getting with it, Susan, is um, to to show your authentic self, and and don't be afraid to be who you really are. And just because maybe you might have the fear that other people wouldn't like you. The important thing is to be authentic to yourself, and to be your authentic self, because anyway, uh, when uh, someone, let's say, adapts themselves based on the situations or the person, the people they are in contact with, uh, somehow people can perceive it. So showing who you really are, either people appreciate you or people don't like you, it doesn't matter. What matters is that you um, are authentic to yourself. And if people don't like you, it's their problem. Anyway, we will never be liked by everybody, and whatever we do, uh, whether we do good or whether we do bad, anyway, people will we will be always judged. So it's better to be judged for who we really are. Okay, Susanna, I hope this makes sense to you. Okay, thank you very much, Susan. Thank you. Okay, Andrea. Andrea, hi, Andrea. How are you? Is Andrea still here? She should be. She should be here. Uh, Usually Andrea doesn't go away straight away. Uh, Andrea, are you still here? Andrea, hi, here you are. How are you, Andrea? Okay, Andrea, you wrote a general reading. Okay, let's see. While I shuffle the deck, let's see what comes. Um, Now, I'll keep an eye on the. Mm, I'm glad to hear, Andrea, that you're fine. Glad to hear. Now, let's see, Andrea. Um, Andrea, I'm getting the word cold. Now, I don't know if this means that you are cold, that is cold where you live, or you have a cold. Either way, um, what I'm sensing. Even if um, weather permitting, because the weather is been a little bit dreadful everywhere. And if there's a little bit of sunshine where you are, even um, try get out in the sun. I know that the sun right now is not very warm and so on, but it's uplifting seeing the sunshine. Sorry. I'm I am so sorry. Um, I am so sorry. There's an alarm. The alarm went off. Sorry about that. Um. Oh, you had you had a cold and bad chest infection. Bad chest. Okay. Well. Um. um, I'm. Andrea, I'm getting also to look after that, and um, take the usual things that are recommended when for cold and chest infection. I'm not going to tell you what to take. It's the things that are mm, out there for this situation, for this, the season flu, season cold. So um, there are also natural things that can help. I'm sure that you know about it. But also I was getting, if the weather changes, I don't know where you live, also getting in the sunshine, even if it's not warm, but it's uplifting. Okay, Andrea, and sorry about the alarm. I'm really sorry. I knew sooner or later it would have happened. Okay, thank you very much, Andrea. Thank you. Now, um, okay, uh, Amy, Amy Jones, Amy, is Amy Jones still here? Amy Jones, sorry, not Amy. Yeah. Um, Hi, hi, how are you, Amy? Okay, Amy. Yes, let's see. Okay, yeah. Okay, Amy, I'm becoming aware of a lady coming. I'm a lady in my awareness, and this lady. I mean, I can't pinpoint the age because I feel she has gray hair. I know this lady has short gray hair, well set, wavy, um, um, and she dresses quite elegant. I would say anyway. She paid attention on her appearance and how she dressed. um, the classical way of dressing. Mm, I know this. This lady would be. There's a softness in her way of coming through in getting close to me, and very soft and soft and gentle. And yes, yes, Emmy, yes, your grandmother. It's your grandmother. Um, and I know your grandmother was very. Um, this kindness with your grandmother, that's really this softness, this kindness, very the way she spoke to you, with this soft voice, um but at the same time, I know that your grandmother was very, very well respected by the grandchildren, because I feel around her there was more than one child. And visits from grandma were always this. Your grandmother makes me aware that her visits were always, you know, a celebration, were always a joy. Um, she was very loved. She was very loved by her grandchildren. I your grandmother makes me hear the giggling of joy when she would arrive, and her grandchildren would run to her, um, would run to her. Mm, I know. I know that your mm, your grandmother makes me aware that she didn't live close to you, and geographically she didn't live close to you, was not really very far, but not, you know what I mean, and not in the same town. And that's why um, uh, her visits were an event. Your grandmother shows me herself carrying a suitcase, so she must have come over and stay for a week or for a few days with the family. Um, and and I know that going forward, when you because your grandmother makes me also shows me um, the telephone, so there were phone calls. I don't know if between you and her there were these phone calls. Anyway, there was communication through the phone, because she was not close, Amy. And I know that also your grandmother is um, still very present. I feel your grandmother still very present in your life. In this, even today in your life. um as your grandmother is not being, it nearly feels that she wants to keep, you lived 2 blocks away. Okay, your grandmother makes me feel that nearly she keeps on supporting you, even from the other side. And um, you know mm, she shows me the light of a candle. So um, it's like, that she um, I don't know what she means with that, honestly, Amy. uh, this light to be, keep on shining, keep your light alive, even through difficult times, Amy. Okay, thank you very much. Now, uh, there was the other Amy Stone. The other Amy. mm, no worries, Amy Stone now. Let's see. Okay. If Amy Stone is still here. Hello, Amy. How are you? Okay. Do you have a specific question, Amy? Is there anything that you need to know right now? Anything that you would like? Um, let's see. The spirit oracle, the spirit animal oracle. Let's see what it says, Amy. Okay. I'm glad to hear, Amy. Glad to hear. Okay. Okay. Yeah, if you don't mind the spirit animal oracle, let's see what comes up. Oh, this is really cute. This is really cute. Oh, is the cat spirit. Oh, look at it. It's beautiful. I don't know if you can see if you can see the colors. This is a beautiful orange, and oh, look at it. Ah, oh, it's an orange cat with the orange color, and um, you know the stance. When I look at this card, this cat feel seems so feels actually or seems feels so wise and uh, uh, wise and sweet and to me, Amy, this is also an an indication, um, a guidance um, to search your the wisdom within you, um, to search the wisdom within you, to search that knowledge that that you have within, and that you can share with others. And also, I feel also an invitation to have more conversations with like-minded people and exchange more. mm, I don't want to not opinions, exchange, like have conversations about the things that you have in common, because I feel that with that, even if there's you might not agree on something that someone else is saying. Anyway, this is good. It doesn't mean that you can't share what you know, or other people can share their knowledge with you. Anyway, it makes you think on, or makes the other person think on what the other possibilities are out there. Maybe you see a point of view, and the other sees the another point of view, and the disagreement doesn't mean that you can't still get along. Okay, Amy, thank you very much. Um, some people say, okay. Um, now, mm, hmm, Naomi Brown. Is Naomi Brown still here? Naomi Brown. Yes. Hi, Naomi. Hi. How are you? Hello. How are you? Okay. Glad to hear. Um, what was your question, Naomi? I'm fine. Thank you. I'm fine. Thank you for asking. Okay. What was your question, Naomi? Okay, Naomi. Let's see who comes through. Okay, Naomi. I'm becoming aware of a gentleman. Mm, this gentleman feels a little bit on the introvert side. Um, mm, but I know this gentleman would be very thoughtful, and this gentleman also has a bright mind. I feel a very an intelligent man here, um, well read, because he makes me aware of books. Um, is actually he's actually showing me um, a bookcase um, with really many books, and I know, this gentleman makes me aware also that these books were books, mm, acquired through time, and that became his point of reference during his life, um, and it's something he was very proud of. I know that these books had a value from for him, and I don't mean a monetary value, uh, but it was more, the intrinsic value of the book, like the knowledge that the book could transfer uh, to you, to him. um, and he really, really cared about uh, these books. This he would consider his library, basically. And I know that these books were also quite old. um, I know this book were also quite old. In I'm Naomi. If you can understand, more than one book with this gentleman, if you can understand this gentleman, if you can understand who this gentleman is, and more than one book, because it was really clear the image of like a bookcase with many books, many books. Um, mm, yeah, there could have been a book about Eric Clapton as well. Was not that specific, actually. And do you can you understand who this gentleman is, Naomi? Please. Okay. Now, and let's see. Okay, is there anybody in your family who plays the guitar, Naomi? Because now I was shown a guitar, and it feels to me that this is like is love for love. Nobody plays the guitar in your family. Okay. And mm, would you understand that this gentleman loved the long walks? Because I'm feeling with this gentleman loving long walks. um mm, and I know that he would walk on his own, and not with someone else. Um, Tonya, sorry, Tonya hikes. Hi, Tonya. How are you? Your husband's best friend played a guitar. Tonya, would the guitar be an electric guitar, not the classic guitar, an electric guitar? Okay, and Naomi, your dad maybe, because Tonya, what I was shown was an electric guitar. Yeah, blue, a blue electric guitar, and mm, okay. Would you, Tonya, would you understand this man? When he was younger, he was playing in a band, because that's the feeling. Maybe when he was very very young, like when he was a teenager. And mm, okay. Yeah, because I can feel that I'm with other people. I'm playing, and it nearly feels that when he bought this electric guitar, it was it was a dream. Um, not in a proper, not in a proper band, like, um, like with friends. Okay, you don't think, but it feels like that when he bought this guitar, it was like a dream. Your dad played in a band, Naomi. Okay, either of you can understand. He was a drummer. No, I'm looking for someone who played the electric guitar, um, because this is what I was shown, Naomi, the electric guitar. Um, okay, I'll ask another piece of evidence, and okay, either of you would you understand them? Some for a love for rock music, for bands like uh, Kiss, AC/DC, that kind of music, with this gentleman, um, because that's what he's giving me. He's been specific on the genre of music that he liked. Um, I know that this is electric, rock. It's rock music, and I know that this, Okay, okay, Tonya. Okay, Tonya. Um, would you? Uh, Okay, would you know, Tonya, also that he would play near the fireplace, because he's showing me himself, himself playing near a fireplace. Now, I'm seeing a stone fireplace, but keep in mind that I love stone fireplace too, so could be me adding on, but for sure he played near a fireplace, and mm, and I okay, and he would play soft piece of music, not the hard rock, um, near, when he was playing near the fireplace. He loved to keep this guitar always, um you know mm, I don't know what the English word is for the accorded, and make sure that the chords were always fine and clean, and it really was like, um, mm, it was part of him, really. Okay. And the message is that coming polished. Thank you. Polished and tuned. Thank you, Stace. And the message that is coming is really like, life could be like music. There are high notes, there are low notes, but still the music that comes from life is beautiful, because as in music, you use all the notes. The same happens in life, whether they are high or whether they are low. It's what makes life beautiful. Okay, thank you, Naomi, and thank you, Tonya. um, Thank you to both of you. Okay, now this is was the last reading, and thank you everybody for being with me this evening, and really I really appreciate it, and I'm really grateful for you all. I'll see you. I'll see you next Saturday at 9 o'clock from a different location, but it will be always live. And I would like to thank you, Universal Spiritualism, and Veronica, and stays for all the support, for the support, the help throughout these 2 years, more than 2 years now. Yes, thank you very much to you all. Anyway, I'll see you next Saturday, and uh, have a nice Sunday and a nice week ahead, everybody. Take care. Bye bye.